have zero background in psychology and make no claims in this regard, but what I do have a lot of experience in is dealing with bullshit. It comes with the turf, pardon the pun. One current issue that I feel needs discussed is the right of other people to demand you accommodate them just because they exist. There is a huge amount of entitlement to those people. Do not get me wrong. I am not referring to someone who, through the trials of life, has a disability. Society has an obligation to offer these people help. And in the Western world, the society at large provides this assistance through taxes. I am referring to those people generally gathering in groups who have a chip in their shoulder and blame everybody else for their problems. I have no proof for this, but I note a possible link between the first statement and the second, where they overlap. Society gives them money due to their disability/claimed disadvantage. Therefore, society must be to blame for the situation in the first place. Gratitude seems to be lost with these people. This attitude seems especially strong in the groups trying to redefine everything in their goal for, quote, equality, unquote. It is starting to become damaging to society as things are being changed to have less and less meaning. I hope to highlight the problem through this short story. Stephen had just got back from school and he decided to leave down his bag and drop over to his friend Andrew's house. Andrew had just had a birthday a few days before and was continually going on about the new pet he had been gifted by his grandparents. So Stephen was not surprised to find him engaging with the new addition in his backyard. "How are you two getting along?" joked Stephen. "Fantastic," replied Andrew, holding up his new prize of a long-eared brown rabbit. "Have you thought of a name for him yet?" Andrew paused for a minute and had a strange blank look on his face. "No," he replied, "not yet. But I am not even sure I should give him one." Stephen sensed the strange mood of his friend and said, "Are you okay, Andrew?" Andrew looked him in the eyes with an unusual stare. "These past few days have opened my eyes. I have been living a lie, and it took getting him to make me realize that." Stephen started to feel uncomfortable. "What do you mean?" he asked. "I now realize that my true self is actually a rabbit." "Andrew, No. I am no longer Andrew. From now on, you are to refer to me as Rabbit." Stephen looked at him like he had two heads. "What?" "I identify as Rabbit, so that is what everyone is to call me from now on." "I see," said Stephen, clearly not seeing. Rabbit put his rabbit in his cage and continued. "You, Stephen, have always been my closest friend. So now, you are Rabbit too." Rabbit was not sure how to respond to his friend's newfound revelations. He was confused, wondering who had put these notions into his best friend's head. He looked again at his friend, who still had that vacant look in his eyes. Maybe he should walk away, back to his home right now, but he was concerned about his friend's state of mind. Then Rabbit continued. "I wish I had known before about my true self. My life makes so much more sense now." Rabbit realized he was actually being serious and started glancing around to see where Rabbit's parents were. He did not want to leave him alone in this worrying frame of delusion. Rabbit looked at the rabbit in the cage and then looked directly into Rabbit's eyes with conviction and said, "Everything is rabbit. Rabbit, 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 rabbit."